8, discuss and if necessary, take action on establishment of reasonable time limit. Somervell County Hospital District personnel spend on producing information for inspection or duplication by a request for without recovering the cost attributable to public information requests as provided in Texas Government Code 552.275. Thanks to Dwayne Griffin, who's not here, he located this and made me aware of it. And what the section in the Government Code basically says is that a governmental body may establish a reasonable limit on the amount of time that personnel spend gathering public information for inspection or copying, etc., by someone who makes a request. The lowest time limit that the governmental entity can establish is 36 hours, and that is 36 hours within the fiscal year of the entity, which of course would be for us like most of, I think everybody else is October 1st to the 30th of September. After that time, and you have to give the requester notice, and you have to tell them each time. I believe I'm paraphrasing here, but tell them how much time they have accumulated as they go along. If they make multiple requests, if it reaches a point where the amount of time spent by personnel is something you have to do, we would have to keep up with here. But we notify them that they're going to go over that, then we're going to charge them a reasonable amount for requesting that. There are time limits, usually 10 days, and then they have a period of time to reply back if they're willing to pay. Tell them how much it's going to cost, how many hours it's going to be over the 36 or whatever is established. They have to agree and let you know that they're going to pay that, and if they don't within the period of time, then it's assumed that they've withdrawn their request. So this is something that I was kind of surprised that had been there since 2007. And so we put it before the board. If anyone's interested in doing that, it's a way to kind of control how much you're asked to do as far as producing open records requests. Because in the past, I think everybody here is probably aware that there are certain people that make requests of all the governmental entities in Somervell County to the point I consider being abusive. And this is a way to, I don't say limited, but they've got to be willing to start ponying up some money if they're going to continue to request information.
I will tell you that there's certain items that we do charge for. We're allowed to charge a certain amount for per copy. If there's paper that has to be copied, we're allowed to charge a certain amount for any clerical work that goes into that, or if there was a CD. But then there's things that we don't charge for. For instance, if they ask to come up, review information that we don't copy, they will say see a copy of certain policies. We'll let the requester come up and just review those, and there's no charge associated with that. So if you did this, we'd start logging that time. So after a period of time, then we can charge for whatever activity that we might be engaged in to produce the record.
What's the amount of time they have to respond to the notification that they've
I believe it's
their request goes over time?
Let me look. I believe it's 10 days. Yeah, the governmental entity may, if it's going to exceed the 36 hours total within the year, the written estimate given by the government about how much it's gonna cost for the time beyond the limit, you have to provide it to the requester on or before the 10th day after the date on which the public information is requested. So you have 10 days. And then if the government gives that notification to the requestor, unless the requester submits a statement saying that they commit to pay the lesser of the actual cost in complying with their request or the amount stated in the written statement. If they don't do that within 10 days, then it's assumed, so he says, if the requester fails or refuses to submit the written statement, the requester is considered to have withdrawn their request. So,
We would respond to any records request we get within 10 days.
So I'll entertain a motion if anyone wants to, so move to, establish a time period, and like I said, it cannot be less than 36 hours per fiscal year.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second it.
Okay, motion by Pat Bruce, second by Margaret Gray. Any further discussion?
And the motion is
To,
36 hours?
I assume that that's what,
36 hours.
okay, 36 hours.
Do we
Okay.
need to set a rate for,
No, the rate is gonna.
The rate is set by the
it's set by the state?
state, yes.
Okay, any more discussion? If not, all in favor of using motion? Okay, 6-0.